Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, depending on where you are in this world. This is Hedgen Lee with a morning update for Bitcoin. So here we have the workings of the waves for A, red B, and red C of the blue D. And this red A is complete with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So it is likely a zigzag upwards. Because when A has 5 waves, B has 3 waves. A, the white one, B, and the white C. And yesterday we started subdividing the white C wave. Any C and all C waves almost always have 5 subwaves. So we counted to the blue ones, 1, 2, 3, and this one just zinged up and zinged down really quick. But technically, it can suffice. Technically, it meets the standards of having put in the fifth wave right there. How will we know that is correct? Well, this has to impulse out. In other words, this whole impulse will shift here. The only thing I like about this is that if it breaks out here, it's pretty far away from the apex. Ideally, it'll be best if it was one more down to here. But let's leave it here for the benefit of the doubt, with the understanding that it can still come down to 7,600 or so. Now at this level, it's still at almost 0.78. It is pretty much at 0.78. In fact, it's precision hit to the 0.78, where the blue 5 is currently labeled. So what do we need? We need a breakout. Price has to breach the top yellow line and generate a very nice impulse towards red C of blue D. I think this may break out and come back in, either put in a lower low or maybe go sideways a little bit more. But let's see. Let's see how it goes for the rest of today. Now here's a clean chart. Notice how here in this region price is going sideways. And that's interesting because if it does go sideways, what do you usually end up with? You could either end up with W WX Y, or you can end up with a W X Y X and Z. Basically more sideways action. But would this be my primary count? No, it wouldn't be. I'm only stating it to bring it to the awareness because it's already looking very sideways action. So it may extend in time and price on a sideways horizontal direction. So on the longer term scale, the blue D and everything has to now shift to the right. Because time has elapsed. This support needs to hold. If it goes straight down, we've got something else going on. I would prefer the E, so that once the D is in, we come down one more time to 75, 7600, and then break out. Not much has changed here. If we zoom this in to the 4-hour time frame, we can see this A and the B's are, I believe, done. And now the C of D is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Jives pretty well with this 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So A, B, C, A, B, and C. Looks to be on track so far. Now, for a contrarian, it is quite often when things look grim, when prices are declining beyond expectations, when a contrarian becomes more and more bullish. And there are indications and patterns that can aid in that kind of assessment. So here, as long as this long-term support holds for now, this whole pattern, the decline that started back on February 20th, could also be viewed as a bull flag potential. And we may even hit the support and bounce off. Perfectly fine. So I think as a contrarian, as long as this support holds for now, would this be the time to be selling or the time to be taking nibbles and casting ladder entries? I would leave that decision to be self-made. So, once again, on this short term, we need the price to break out and start impulsing upwards. Otherwise, we will likely get one more lower low, which is pretty much my favorite, what I want. But you don't always get what you want. Let's see how the price action goes for the rest of today. Meanwhile, have a wonderful day. Thank you.